that, I mean, sometimes we say, oh, this will change your life. This will actually change your life, change how you think about yourself, the confidence that you have, and then the product is called Keranique. Keranique is a system that will, FDA approved, literally regrow your hair. There is no other product that we have here at HSN where I can legally say that except for Keranique. So we're doing an auto ship offer. So let me tell you right off the bat, if you order this in this hour, and I'd love for you to give it a try, you have to get auto ship. Because the magic of this product is it works only when you use it, okay? I know you may think, well, isn't that everything? It works when you use it. You're getting the shampoo, the conditioner, and the lift and repair spray. So that alone, right off the bat, instantly is gonna give you more volume. All of a sudden your hair is gonna look voluminous and thicker, and your instant results. We love those instant results. But with the set of these three, which is $100 by itself, you're getting the ability to literally regrow your hair. So this is a 3-month supply, month 1, month 2, month 3. That's why the auto ship is 90 days. And you may say, well, I'm not sure, I don't know if it'll work for me. We usually do a 30-day return policy. We're doing something very special for this product, and for this product alone, we're giving you 1 month, 2 months, 3 months to use it. And if you decide it's not for you, you can get your money back. 3 months. So that's why I really encourage you to get auto ship, because if you come back and say, wow, this is a game changer. Look how much thicker, fuller my hair is. I see it regrowing. I see the little baby hairs. This is incredible. Then you're gonna go back and you're gonna pay almost double, and I don't want that to happen. And I'll tell you something else. It might not even be available on hsn.com for any price. So you're getting not $100, it's $155. So it's actually off of retail. It's not even half price. It's like 60% off. I wish I was better at math. It is a huge discount, $54.99. We're gonna introduce our special guest. She is a hair and makeup artist for celebrity. She's been in the beauty industry for blah, blah, blah decades.
Thank you.
And I've known you for over a decade, but
Yeah.
Michelle Phillips is here. And her and I are gonna be chatting.
Yep.
We're gonna be chatting for the next hour about what women talk about with each other,
yes.
what we don't talk about with each other, what we look in the mirror and think, wait a minute, is it my imagination, or
right.
Is my hair thinning? Are we losing it? Is it hormonal changes? Is it my diet? Maybe you've lost a lot of weight recently. Maybe you did it too fast and you look your hair. Maybe you just want to regrow your hair and have the hair of your youth. Keranique is FDA approved ingredient to literally regrow your hair.
Absolutely. 1 in 3 women in our country are suffering from hair loss. That's a lot. I mean, I think this morning I was thinking, okay, if I'm standing in the grocery store and I've got a woman in front of me and a woman behind me, one of us is, you know, suffering from hair loss, and of course that would be me.
You don't look it. I can't. Your hair looks. Your hair looks like you have twice as much hair as the last time we worked together.
I know. I was really excited to be here this time around because when I started with Keranique about a year ago, I started my hair regrowth journey at that time because I found out that I was missing like clumps of hair when I went to my hairstylist, and I was going through some health challenges. And she said to me, you are like, right here, I actually had a big chunk of hair come out, the back of my hair. I had a lot of hair loss, and I had no idea. And studies show that once you actually realize that your hair is thinning, you've lost over 50% of your hair. And so this is me, this was 9 months ago, I think, where you can see my hair was really fine and thin and stringy. And the wonderful thing about Keranique, especially if you're not familiar with this
look
brand.
Look at you now.
I know, isn't that?
Because after a while, I'm like, okay, that's when we worked together the last time, but look at the difference now.
At the volume, the density, the thickness, which is what the Keranique system is created for women, by women, to not only regrow your hair, but to help strengthen and protect the hair you have. And it increases the volume by 169% after just using the shampoo shampoo, conditioner, and the lift and repair spray, which are the 3 items that you have to really strengthen and protect your hair, just one time, 169% increase in that thickness, which is what you need when you're going through the hair thinning process, right?
All right, I am so proud of myself and our team because we're gonna do something that we haven't done in a while. I'm gonna open up the phone lines, and if anybody at home has used Keranique, you can call in and you could tell America what your experience has been. So with the toll-free testimonial line, 1-866-376-8255, I know it's been a minute since we've done this, you just call that number and you can, you know, someone will answer the phone and they'll chat with you for a second and then they'll put you on air live with me and Michelle and you can share your story because I feel like there is an emotional response to having your hair come back that isn't just like, oh, look, there's 3 more strands of hair. There's 2 more strands of hair. Because, by the way, my birthday's tomorrow. Not that I'm trying to get everybody to say happy birthday to me, but if you're older, like I'll be 62 tomorrow, and the older you get, the more you're gonna have the different things that come with aging. And I am like fighting the aging process in every way, skincare, you know.
Me too.
You know, drawing in my eyebrows that went bye-bye.
Yes, I
you
know. It's like
you know, if your eyebrow, you know, your hair. But Keranique is something that can be part of that journey. And if you think celebrities aren't doing that, and you know that there's so much technology now that can make you appear younger than you are, and this is one of those secrets.
Yes, it is. And I'm 57, so I'm with you.
We're saying our age.
I was like, bring those over here for the hot flashes.
Right, I know. That's why I said, Ty, stay here for the whole hour.
Well, and that's the thing is the majority of women I'm working with, you know, it's what you're seeing right here. They're complaining that their part is wider. The back of their hair, the crown of their head, the hair is thinning. And so what's happening here as we are losing our hair is it could be all types of things like Helen and I are talking about. It could be aging, it could be stress, it could be diet, it could be medication, medical challenge like what I went through. But the real thing that was going on here is that your follicle is shrinking. And so when your follicle is shrinking, it stops producing hair. And so what the hair...
So let me get this straight. Well, my butt is growing.
Right.
My follicle is shrinking.
Stomachs, everything comes with menopause, right?
I don't like the way this has all worked out for me.
I know. Well, the good thing is with Keranique, we actually have a solution because we've, you know, it's for the rear end. I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to get rid of that too, but I can actually help you regrow your hair.
All right. If my hair looks bigger, my butt will look smaller.
Right, exactly.
It's like shoulder pads.
This is it, exactly. And when your follicle is shrinking and it stops producing hair, what happens is the hair regrowth treatment from Keranique, when you apply this to your hair, which by the way, it's a super fine, thin little mist, and it's got this great precision nozzle here so that you can just apply it right to the areas where your hair is thinning or balding, and that's it. You just tap it in, and what is going on when you do that is that it goes into the follicle, it reinvigorates it, it stimulates it, and you begin to grow hair again. And you do regrow hair. It's not a what if. This is clinically proven to regrow hair. This is the only topical treatment approved by the FDA, I'm sorry.
I thought you were going to say the FBI.
FBI.
I was like, I don't believe that's true, Michelle.
To regrow your hair, and it works. And you just use it morning and night, twice a day, and that's it. And it will start to regrow your hair within 4 months. It's, 4 months is the hair regrowth cycle. So if you pluck the hair out of your head today, it would take up to 4 months to regrow. Within like 3 months, for me, I saw little tiny baby hairs. But here you're watching an animation of what I just described as when, the follicle is shrinking, your hair begins thinning because it stops producing the hair, and then the hair regrowth treatment here from Keranique that is FDA cleared and clinically shown to regrow your hair. It will go into the follicle, it will wake it up, it will stimulate it, and start producing hair again.
All right, I have a couple questions.
Yes.
So let's say I've already styled my hair.
Yes.
I Will I ruin my style if okay.
Right, no, that's a really good question. So you shampoo and condition your hair like you normally would. You could do once a week, twice a week, or every day. But with the hair regrowth treatment, you just apply this twice a day, morning and night, whether your hair is wet or dry. And if it's dry, it doesn't matter. It's not going to disturb your hairstyle. So in the morning, if you're decided not to shampoo and blow dry your hair that day, no big deal. You just tap it in, and you're done. So it takes 10
Super
seconds.
easy.
I do it after I brush my teeth in the morning and after.
I also want to talk about instant gratification, because this is a long-term system. To be, we're being totally honest. It takes a while. It takes like 3 months for you to see it start to grow. And by the way, in the next 3 months, so when you're using it for 6 months, you're going to see even more results. But you probably want results right away. So we've included a shampoo and conditioner, sulfite-free. If you've got color-treated hair, it's okay for color-treated hair, perfect for color-treated hair. That's going to the volume in your hair is going to increase by 169%. The volume, the density, and then you also have a volume spray that goes in, styling spray. So we're going to get those instant results right away. So we get a smile on your face, right day one, smile on your face, which is what we want. And then the magic is going to start. I suggest you do your own before and after.
Yes.
If you have a friend, even if it's the part in the back, have a friend take a picture in the back, take pictures, and then see what the difference is. Because in 3 months, do one first, the beginning, at the end of 3 months, and then when you get your second order, because everyone you have to get auto ship, then you do 6 months, you're gonna see even more, because I'm seeing it in Michelle. Because here's how this system works. It only works while you use it. If you stop using Keranique, use something else, 6 months goes by, you're gonna go right back to where you were. So just a heads up. And then, or you use it for 3 months and you're like, you know what, this is amazing. And you go back to order another one. You don't see it on hsn.com. You call customer service, we're out of stock. I'm telling you, every single person ordering it has to order auto ship, in my opinion, because if you want to continue with it and continue with the results, I want you to continue with the sale, because honestly, if it's $100 as opposed to $54, it makes it a little bit more challenging. Because if something's not affordable, we're not going to stick with it over the long term.
Exactly, and I can't even tell you how many friends and family members and clients now are using Keranique because they see the difference in my hair, but then I get the phone calls. Where do I find it? Because I ordered it, and now I can't get it at the same price I got it at. So I'm like, okay, tune in today.
Yes.
Lock it in. But when you were talking about the before and after, Suzanne Runyon, I was on her show on Saturday night, and she just took a picture of herself for the heck of it, 3 or 4 months ago, because she said, oh my gosh, my hair is thinning, and so she took a selfie. She put it on the air on Saturday night and said, look at the difference in my hair.
I have noticed Suzanne's hair looking thicker.
And I was so excited, because when you do take that before picture, you're going to be so excited when you see your hair in the 4 to 6 month period, because it's just incredible when you start to see your hair grow in. And I know it feels like a long time right now, but really that time's gonna pass by really quickly. And we're gonna be in the holidays at that time, and you're gonna be so happy.
We're showing you some before and afters. Now, does it matter hair color, hair texture, age of the person? Does it matter any of that?
No, any ethnicity. This is Jay here. She's African American, and she had very large balding spots in her 30s. And she said, I don't know what was going on. She had little kids, maybe it was stress, whatever it was. She started using Keranique, and now this is only, I think, 6 months into her hair regrowth journey, and look at the difference. You can see her part is coming together.
By the way, that's only 2 auto ships. Your first shipment and a second one. That's why I'm telling you do auto ship, because once you start those results, you don't want to go back.
You don't, because when you stop, it stops
and if
working.
you stop, you start again. You start right back from zero.
Exactly.
It's buildable results. It builds upon itself.
And Jay has been on Keranique now, using the products for 10 years, and her hair is stunning. Well, you saw her in January when she was here
live with us.
Yes.
Who we got here?
And then here, look, I mean, this is what we are typically seeing for a lot of us when our hair is thinning, is our part starts getting wider, or the back of our hair. You can start to see your scalp more in the crown area, which I noticed too with me. I had a picture taken from behind, and I was like, what is that? What is this, balding that I have? And so this woman here was using the product for 6 months, and look at the difference. I mean, look at how her after picture, it's amazing how much hair is grown in, and the scalp, you can barely see the amount of scalp you could see in the before picture. Incredible.
Yeah, you can see the difference. And again, that's not, you know, the hair's not like styled and not tried to look voluminous. We're kind of doing the opposite just to show the part, and you can really see it in her part.
This is what I've been experiencing, is a lot of length as well. My hair is growing really a lot more, and you can see here that her length increased quite a bit in 6 months. Of course, her part area, you can barely even see it. So it is absolutely incredible. And you know, I've been in the beauty industry for many years, and when I was told by my stylist, hey, you're losing a lot of hair, A. B, she said, you've got to use something else on your hair because you've got to start protecting the hair you have.
Right.
And so I started researching companies out there thinking, okay, what can I do to regrow my hair? Because I'm in the beauty industry, I know there's something that's got to be out there, and I found Keranique. And then I started using the product a year ago. And I am so excited because there is a solution. I can sit here today and tell you that it works. And I want to say
something else. In the first after, yeah, Michelle is a hair and makeup expert, but she did her hair in that first after. It's not like, oh, well, she has her hair done in this. She did her own hair in all 3 of them. I know, and this first after, she, you know, tried to make it, you know, she wasn't trying to make it look worse. She was just, you know, but I'm looking at you and like, it is, like, honestly, it's like, wow, how much more hair you have.
Yeah, and the confidence we were talking about earlier, because I am on television all around the country. And so when my hair was coming out in clumps, and I wasn't allowed to color my hair, by the way, anymore for a few months, because she said, you do, it's just gonna break off, because my hair wasn't just such, it was so brittle and fine and thin. And so basically, this system has protected and strengthened my hair, and it also gave me, you saw in that picture, it gave me some instant volume from that lifeless, thin hair to where I had more self-confidence going on camera, because it gave me that, like, I call it the immediate wow factor. Because when you use the shampoo, the conditioner.
Sulfite-free, perfect for color-treated hair.
Perfect, and it's follicle strengthening, and it also is volumizing, but the conditioner is a gel conditioner, so it doesn't weigh your hair down. So I love that, because I love to make sure my hair is really soft.
How do you use the styling product that's included?
And then this is like, I wish I could get this.
Is it roots to end or wet hair, dry hair?
So you just spray this all over your hair, and when it's wet, before you blow dry. And what this does is this is going to be a heat protectant from your hot styling tools, because if you're not using a heat protectant, everyone should be using a heat protectant. We've got to protect our hair. And then it also reduces frizziness for up to 24 hours. It helps temporarily mend split ends, and it produces more volume. So just these 3 products, the shampoo, the conditioner, and the lift and repair spray, just use these one time, and your hair will increase the volume, density, and thickness by up to 169% from one use.
And that's instant.
And that's instant. So you're going to feel better about your hair immediately while you're growing your new hair in, and you're protecting the hair you have. So this is a system that's really designed to help you get healthier, stronger hair while you're growing your hair
And there's
back.
the 169 on the screen that you guys can read. It's an instrumental test, so it's not somebody's opinion and we're not guessing. It's actually been instrumentally measured. So you're gonna get that benefit right away. Let's take a listen from a dermatologist, from a doctor, to give more information and background on Keranique. So take a listen.
The first sign of thinning hair and hair loss in women is shrinking of the follicles, where they become more fine and fragile. As hair loss progresses in women, you can see widening of the parts, thinning at the temples, and even all the way at the back. The Keranique system has been specifically formulated for women, and it marries both the science that helps women regrow their hair with the beauty that makes their hair look thicker and fuller.
All right, and I also want you to know that instantly, with the shampoo and conditioner, perfect for color-treated hair, no sulfites, the heat protectant, Volumize, are 169% more volume. You're getting that right away, so instant benefits. How much would you pay for all 3 of these? I mean, $54.99 for all 3, that would be a good deal. But we are including that FDA cleared proven to regrow your hair. The only thing for women that has been cleared to regrow your hair, women, this is specifically for women. We're including 3 months, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. If you get auto ship, you can get another shipment at the sale price of, it's half off our deal price, but the retail on this is way more. I think it's $155, the retail. It's like extraordinary. Yeah, let's take a look at the retail. If you purchased all this separately, $155 you're getting for $54. So that's a third. It's, I mean, amazing, just absolutely incredible. This is the lowest price we have ever done in the history of having Keranique on air here, and it's the lowest price ever anywhere. We're doing it for today. It's like these hot summer deals. And when your hair looks good, it's less work. It is less work to style it. Let me tell you that right now. We're also doing triple the return policy. We usually do 30 days. We're not doing 60, we're doing 90 days. Because day one shampoo and style, you're gonna see a difference. But in 3 months, you're gonna literally regrow your hair. So we're encouraging you to wait the whole 3 months before you decide if you wanna keep going. Now, if you go back to order your second shipment and we have any in stock, it'll be $100. Those of you who just said, okay, auto ship, then it'll be $54.99. However, at that point, if you decide you don't want any more, then you just go, boop, no auto ship. It's $0 to stop the auto ship. But if you do want it again, you will get the sale price. That's why I'm really encouraging everybody to get the auto ship. Because if you're someone who this is like a game changer for, you're not gonna wanna be without it, and you're gonna wanna, and in order for it to be realistic for you to keep doing it, you're gonna wanna save that $100 off of retail. It's $100 off of retail. That's extraordinary, Michelle.
It is, and I mean, this is proof in the pudding. Look at these before and afters. And what I didn't mention earlier is, one of the things that really caught my eye when I was looking at a solution for myself for my hair loss was when I found Keranique. I saw online these before and afters, but I also saw videos of women who saw for the first time their hair regrowth and how it had grown in from 6 months of just 6 months of using this system. And they were in tears because they were just so relieved. Because when you're losing your hair, you start to shrink, like you start feeling so self-conscious. And when your self-esteem goes down, it affects every part of your life. And then when you start covering up by, wearing a hat or trying to style your hair differently or, spraying things in to make it look different. I mean, it's very frustrating. And again, like what Helen said, it's a lot of work. This is making your life so much easier.
Covering up that spot or like teasing it and setting it or whatever it is you're doing. Maybe you bought a wig to wear.
Oh yeah.
A wig is expensive.
I have 3 or 4 of them in my closet that I purchased. And then I wore them and I couldn't stand wearing them.
I mean, wigs are fun. We have some great deals on wigs here at HSN. But if you want to have the ability to wear a wig or not wear a wig,
I'd rather
try Keranique.
Yeah, my natural hair. And if you are wearing a wig, if you are wearing extensions.
And in the summer, it's a little hotter.
But you can still use this system while you're growing, grow your hair back in.
That's right.
It's not a big deal.
You can use your wig or your extensions or whatever as you're doing it.
Absolutely.
So maybe in 3 months and 6 months, you just set that wig in a shoebox and put it up on a shelf. It's really up to you. By the way, we have opened up our phone lines, and I don't know who happens to be watching at this very minute, if there happens to be somebody that's used Keranique that you bought here at HSN, but you can give us a call and share your experience. Our toll-free testimonial line is right here. It's 1-866-376-8255. So give us a call and you can share your experience. And I think that my own personal tips are be patient. I know we live in like an instant gratification. That's why we included instant gratification to this kit. But the regrowing of your hair, with the cycles, it's like if you wax your legs, the hair grows back in cycles. It takes like while to grow back. It's just like that on your head, because you're using a product that is going to regrow your hair. It's going to take the cycle of your hair to come back. And then also when you get the auto ship and you get your second shipment at the end of 6 months, as we see with Michelle, it's exponential.
Yes, it continues to grow longer and thicker, and your hair is in better condition because this actual system is designed to protect the hair you have, strengthen the hair you have, and help you really look better in the process while you're growing your hair back. I mean, really, 4 to 6 months is going to fly by. And the only thing that's going to happen is you're going to wish that maybe you'd started sooner once you see your hair grow back. I am so excited because when I see not only my hair, I've got my mom, I've got my daughter who's 28 years old. Unfortunately, she started losing hair. She was like, Mom, can you get me some Keranique? I really want to try it. She loves it. I have so many clients who are on Keranique as well because 1 in 3 women are suffering from hair loss in our country. So the majority of women that I'm working with have hair loss issues, and whether it's coming out a lot or a little bit, once you start to realize your hair is thinning, you've already lost 50% of your hair. Isn't that like shocking to hear, Helen? I mean, it's just incredible.
That is sad, but if you're walking around your house, come over to the TV because I want you to look at this particular before and after, Michelle.
I know. This is Jay, and she was in her 30s when this picture was taken because she was losing a lot of hair, and she started using Keranique, and this is now 6 months after she started using Keranique, the entire system, and her hair, I mean, her part, you can just see how her hair is more dense and thicker looking, and her part is actually less noticeable. And she is on the air here with us frequently, and she has a beautiful, thick head of hair. In fact, I think we have her testimonial here. You're going to see her in a minute.
Yeah, let's take a listen to Jay. This is quick, but she's going to give you her thoughts.
You'll see what she has to say.
I don't have to walk around denial anymore. Don't have to pretend like it's just magically going to disappear. There is a solution, and I'm really glad I found it.
Yeah, that's Jay.
There she is.
There she is.
I mean, look at her hair. And she's been using Keranique for 10 years. And she said, Michelle, I'm never going to stop because her hair is absolutely stunning. It's thick. It's grown in. She's just super happy. And there's story after story after story. In fact, I've got so many friends and family members and clients that have got the same stories. They're just thrilled.
And if you're losing your hair, you think about, okay, what are my choices?
Right.
If you want something that is proven to regrow hair, it's literally only the ingredient that is in Keranique.
Yes.
That is the only thing that has been proven for women to regrow their hair, is the ingredient that's inside the system.
Absolutely. It's been FDA cleared and clinically shown to regrow your hair. It's the only topical treatment on the market that is actually clinically proven. And it's so easy to use. I mean, this is a very thin, light mist. It's not sticky. It's not tacky. All you do is use this twice a day, once in the morning and once at night. It has a precision nozzle here, so it's super easy to apply.
Do you rub it in afterwards?
Yeah, so what you do is you just, you just take it and place it right where your hair is thinning. This was my little trouble spot, which you can see where all my hair is grown in. This was all like gone, my hair. And so then I put it in my part area and in the back, I tap it in, and that's it. That's all you do, and what happens is it's stimulating the follicle and it's helping to wake it up so that you're regrowing your hair. It's that simple.
Here we have a little video kind of just going through what you just said.
Yes, it is the only FDA-approved topical treatment for women that is available over the counter without a prescription that actually is proven to work. You know, you don't have to go to a doctor. You don't have to have surgery or hair transplants. I mean, this will regrow your hair. It's very simple to use. And again, we were talking about why your hair has stopped growing. And we had an animation a moment ago, but I think that that's really important to know because I think a lot of us think, oh, is it because we're getting older, or if it's stress or medical issues, medications, whatever it is, that's not the issue. Really, what's happening is the follicle is shrinking. And so when your hair follicle shrinks, what's happening is it stops producing hair. So the hair regrowth treatment from Keranique, when we apply that to our scalp, it actually goes into the follicle. It wakes it up and it stimulates it so your hair starts growing again. It's that simple. It's super easy to use. And if you just give it 3 to 4 months, you'll start to see your baby hairs start growing in, and then over time your hair will look better because you're going to have more hair regrowth, and in the meantime you're also using the entire system, which is created to restore, repair, and protect the hair you have. Also increase the look of volume by 169% when you use the shampoo and conditioner and the lift and repair spray. And that is this is your immediate wow. And then you've got the hair regrowth treatment that is growing in your hair. So it's all designed to work together to really help you look your best and feel your best when you get your hair back.
And 3,200 of you have already said yes. And I'm hearing from my producer, Pat, that 90% of the people that are getting it in our show are getting auto ship. Yay. So you know, I always want you to listen to me to give you like the inside track. That's why I honestly usually say auto ship's available and then I'll move on. But the reason why I'm emphasizing auto ship so much is the nature of this product is it works while you use it. So if you use this for a year and then stop using it, it'll slowly go back to the way it was unless there was some sort of event that made your hair. But in general, it works while you use it. So I want to make sure you have it available, and 2 at $100 off of retail.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to wash your hair. So you're getting a shampoo and conditioner for color treated hair, so it's sulfite free. If you don't color treat your hair, it's also perfect. There's just sulfates really like strip your hair, so there's no sulfites in it. And then you're also getting this this is really for anybody and everybody, so don't let everybody in the family steal it. It's for you. Heat protectant, volumizer, and right away when you use this, you're gonna be like, oh, look at how great my hair looks already. Then when you use the treatment, that little mist, and then rub it in, and then you're good to go twice a day. Wet hair, dry hair, you could have already styled your hair. It doesn't have to, it won't like ruin your hairstyle. I only wash my hair maybe twice a week, so you don't have to do it when it's wet and blow dry your hair, none of that. I do have another offer from Keranique. This is the only other thing that we have in this hour, so I just want to mention it. It's a follicle strengthening deep repair hair mask, anti-breakage detangling brush, hair towel wrap, and anti-breakage detangling comb. And I did want to mention that because when your hair is wet, it's the most vulnerable. So I wanted to make sure you have a brush and comb that isn't like pulling out, breaking your hair, right, Michelle?
Absolutely. That is like my #1 thing is use the proper tools, because a lot of working again with celebrities and things like that, they'll walk in with hairbrushes and combs and they'll start going at their hair and I'm like, what are you using?